You want to get rich? Who doesn't? Imagine you're going to invest in the stock market. There are only 6 stocks to choose from. All you have to go by is their names. Take a look at their symbols and choose 3 stocks to invest in. Have you made your choice? Let's see what some other people said when we presented them with the same option.
Clem, Barn, and Tan.
Barn, Tan, and Clem.
Tan, Barn, Clem.
Barn, Clem, and Tan.
People overwhelmingly chose Clem, Barn, and Tan. So what about you? Did you make the same choices? Well, let's see how your imaginary stocks performed. Ooh, it seems the ones that tanked were Clem, Barn, and Tan. Were those the ones that you picked? We made those stocks crash to show you that trusting the familiar can get you into trouble.
Oh,
I lost it.
I don't like losing money. I can't believe this, man.
Did we just read your mind? How did we know that you would choose Clem, Barn, and Tan? It's because people are likely to pick a stock name that's easy to pronounce and looks familiar.
Whether it's a name, a face, or place, your brain trusts the familiar. In fact, it's hardwired to do so.
When you see or hear something you recognize, it activates the parietal and occipital lobes in your brain and releases oxytocin, the feel-good molecule. But when confronted with something unfamiliar, the amygdala, your brain's danger detector, kicks into gear. This was key when our species was evolving thousands of years ago. The ability to quickly recognize friend or foe, familiar or unfamiliar, increased our chances of survival. And so even though you knew nothing about the companies we asked you to pick from, you likely chose the most familiar sounding names: Clem, Barn, and Tan.
Tan, Barn, and Clem were the easiest to pronounce.
they looked familiar, the other ones weren't.
Well, you always go with what you know.
While staying with the familiar may have given us a biological advantage thousands of years ago, it's also the reason we stay in bad jobs or lousy relationships, or in this case, why you lost all your money.
And this is why people spend as much as 30% more on brand name products rather than the exact same item in a generic package. This shows you that sometimes when you trust the familiar, you lose.